Yaaas! Oh my god, I'm flying. This is so cool. Bye. Hello, my darlings, and welcome to another episode of Vlogging with Kerry, where we're just going to talk today. Girl, oh my god, the flu has come in my house. It's terrible. Yep. It has been a rough go. Our poor editor, Steven, my man, he is not doing very good. He's not feeling good at all. He literally is hacking his lungs out. He is not very good. So he is off this week. So I decided I was going to do like a little vloggy vlog and hide away from the sickness in my house. Yeah, girl, I was scared that the sickness was coming for me, honey. No, I don't do well when I'm sick. I don't get sick often, but when I do, girl, I go down hard, honey. Hard, drop it like it's hot. So I was a little nervous about getting sick, but I am doing okay. I have not yet caught anything, so that's good. I think we're out of the stage of him being contagious now, but he is quite sick. He almost sounds like he's got bronchitis. It's like a really, really bad cough, and he's just not, he's not feeling great. He's feeling kind of miserable. I feel really bad for him, but I've been taking care of him, making sure he's doing good and such, and then I also run away from him at the same time. Like, don't get me sick, I don't want it. So I was like, you know what, girl, we are not gonna be able to do, unfortunately. We did film, I already filmed episode 3 and 4 of Game of Thrones. He just hasn't edited it yet because he's not doing well. So that will be out though at our, hopefully, I'm pretty sure at a regular time, I believe, whatever that is. And that, like, so I hope you're looking forward to that. So I did film that, and then I will be filming 5 and 6 sometime this coming week, which is great, as long as, God willing, I don't get ill. I don't think I will, thank goodness. But yes, girl, yes. I hope you're all doing fantastic and wonderful. I just thought I'd hop on here and say hi, see how everyone's doing. Yeah. I have had the longest day today. I don't know if you've ever done Walmart grocery ordering. Girl, I ordered it last night because I would be running out of groceries. We needed things for the house and whatnot. And I was like, oh, Walmart. I usually do Walmart order, and I've had problems in the past, girl. I've had some problems, but it hasn't been terrible the last little bit. So I ordered them for today, and unfortunately they seem to have lost my order, which is sucky. So, you know, I spent half the day today on the phone with them trying to figure out where it is. Nobody seems to know, and it's really unfortunate that I guess a lot of people just don't like their jobs, and I understand that because I've worked in the customer service industry before too, and it's hard, it's tough, and I hated it. So I don't blame people for not liking their jobs, but when it comes to people and their money that they spent, and when it comes to like your orders and stuff like that, especially like I spent a good chunk of money for our groceries, because we usually order for every 2 weeks or longer. So yeah, they lost it. I don't know where it is. They said that to wait, and this, hopefully it will show up by the end of the day. And if it doesn't show up by the end of the day, then they'll just give me a refund. But then it's all day. I have to be around and like wait for something that possibly isn't coming, and also something that I'm probably gonna have to reorder all over again. So they're gonna have no groceries today, it seems like. Nobody seems to know, and obviously they were trying to get me off the phone as quick as possible, and then I talked to somebody, and they just kept saying the same thing. I talked to many people, and they all were saying the same exact thing, like it was a script, and that makes me feel really discouraged, because, you know, you're like stressed out because you don't want to be mean, and I'm not a mean person, but it comes to a point where you get frustrated, and you're like, girl, I don't know where my food is. I have things I was gonna use this today that I had ordered that was important that I didn't receive, and I was like, it's fine, if it's coming, it's coming, that's great, but do you know if it's coming? Do you know who picked it up? Do you know, was it on a truck with like the actual Walmart truck, or is it someone delivering it? Is like DoorDash or whatever? And if you don't know what DoorDash is like our Uber Eats. I don't know I'm not sure if you guys have DoorDash in the States or wherever, but we have it here in Canada. And they're like, oh, no one seemed to know or wanted to look into it. That was the problem. And they're like, well, apparently sometimes, and the big problem, this is the cherry on the cake, is that it didn't show up. And then said driver, whoever was delivering it, marked it as delivered. Yeah. So that it didn't show up. We were downstairs. I was downstairs. Steven was, he came down to help me quickly because there's no way I was like getting all that stuff up by myself. And I felt really bad for him having to come down in the first place. He's not feeling well. But we live on the 3rd floor, and it's like it's just not doable by myself. But yeah, they marked it as delivered, and nobody was there. That was the big trigger for me because I was like, okay, someone messed up here. And then they're like, oh well, sometimes the drivers mark it as delivered before they actually deliver it. And I was like, that's so weird. Like, why would you mark something as delivered if you hadn't even met the person in face to face or you'd given it to them? Like, why would you mark that as delivered? What if it doesn't get delivered or something, like for me? So it has not shown up yet. And I am trying to be as positive as possible, but I'm also like underneath all this, I'm a little upset. I'm annoyed. I'm worried that I'm gonna have to reorder all of it, and I'm worried about that, and then it takes a while for them to refund you the money too, so it's become a major hassle. And I just feel like I get customer service is tough, but like no one really wanted to help me. It just seemed like everyone was kind of like they didn't care. It was really unfortunate. And so Walmart, if you're watching this, do better. Do better, girl, because your delivery system is going downhill, honey. And I used to use it I've been using it for a long time. I mean, I don't really go to the grocery store just because I hate going in person, and I like to see what I'm spending so I can kind of know where my groceries when I'm at my limit. So I'm like, okay, this is good. I don't have to overspend. So I try not to do that, but it's becoming a problem. So I'm like, kind of like, I don't want to go to another store. I don't. I know this store well enough to know that, okay, this is what I need to order. But girl, it's hot in here. I need a fan or something. I'm just gonna use this book. Oh, I don't know why I'm so hot, but I am. It's like because the lights. There's lights in here. Ooh, girl. I am cooking, honey. And it's cold outside. I need something more stronger. Use this piece of whatever this is, cardboard. This is from the computer box I had to pull out to pick my computer to the shop. By the way, the computer, yeah, that's a whole other thing, honey. That's a whole other thing. This is just, I'm hot. Oh, I'm cooking. The computer is still not working, so I'm on Steven's computer, which is working fine for now, and he's home right now, so because he's off sick, so it gives me the opportunity to still use this one. So I'm not quite sure what's happening with my computer, if they're going to have to replace the entirety of the screen, because what's happening is the computer would turn on, but the screen was blank. It just wasn't coming up. And thank God I had finished, and Steven had uploaded the other episodes of Game of Thrones right before that had happened, because we would have lost all of it. It sucked. We did lose the vlog I had done, but whatever, it's fine. I just did my hair, and you can see I kind of did it. You can see there's some pink in there. It doesn't really show up in this light as well. It's not a very bright color. I didn't want to go super crazy bright, but I do have it in my hair. You can kind of see it there, kind of. But yeah, things are going. It's been a bit stressful, but we're getting through it. Being sick sucks, and I feel bad for Steven. I had a really wonderful surprise though this week that brought my spirits way up, and Steven's, even though he's not feeling well. My aunt, who I come into contact with during just before Christmas, and I hadn't seen her in a long time. She pretty much paid for our complete venue for our wedding, which is insane. And she is also, her friend is going to be catering the wedding for us. So all we have to do is just pay for the food portion, like just the food itself, which is like insane. So they say like you got to buy like the chicken, we got to pay for the chicken, that kind of stuff. But it's not like $40 a head. It's just like with whatever food we need, which is insane. It's saving us so much money, and to be able to do that for us and like do that. And then she's also throwing him a wedding shower, which is insane, and I'm so excited about that. So I'm super grateful. So Auntie, if you are watching this, thank you. So appreciative. We are super excited. We have so much to look forward to. I've already pretty much finished ordering my outfit for the wedding. That's all done. So I've gotten that done. We're kind of figuring out like games and stuff. And there are gonna be lots of photos, so you can look forward to that in some videos. I'm positive. That's not until July though, so we have some time. I got some time to figure things out. planning to do, and then we're going to Alaska in August for our honeymoon. As you can see, the new set. What do you think? Do you like it? The new set, it's so gorgeous. It took us some time to set it up, honey, literally. It was a lot of work. You can see we have Luna as my homage to Sailor Moon, because I love Sailor Moon. And then we have our this it's weird to go. Can I go this way? I'm going this way. This little sign here that we all think differently, and it's a brain with flowers, yes. And of course the Care Bears in our original set. And then if you look over here, we have like we have Jeebus. I saw that. And he peeks over my shoulder when I'm like standing like this when I'm watching something. He's gonna peek over my shoulder, be like, I love it. So that's the new set. We worked really hard on it, and it's been a labor of love. It's going to probably change the next year again because we are planning to move at some point. So that's going to happen, and then we'll change again. I'm not sure. Okay, go talk. Let's talk about rent. Let's talk about how insane renting is, girl. Looking at places. I've been looking at places. 2 bedrooms now are like almost $4,000. It's insane. It's astronomical. I don't know if it's the same in the States or wherever, but here in Canada, honey, we are having a housing crisis, girl. It is expensive. It's expensive. Like literally, I think we were back in the day when we first were living together, we were only paying like maybe $1,600 a month, and that was for a 2-bedroom, which is really usually a going rate. But now a 2-bedroom goes for almost $3,500, so it's double. Also almost in the $4,000 range sometimes, and it's crazy. And these places are small and tiny. Like, okay, you gave us a better freaking refrigerator. That doesn't mean we have to pay $3,000-$4,000 for a freaking hole in the wall. Stupid and it's stressful and it stresses me out. But like, yeah, we're looking. Because it's a bit of a rough go. This place that we're living in is apparently going to be torn down in a while. We've been here for 4 years now, and we love the space, but I think they're talking about tearing the building down to build new condos, and so that will happen eventually, and we'll have to move. So we're kind of just been looking and yeah, we're hoping it doesn't happen before our wedding. We're hoping it happens after, so we could at least like wait till like hopefully another year, and then we can be thinking about that, so we don't have to worry about moving in the middle of getting married. But we'll see. Life's like that. Tomorrow, this vlog. Wow, I made one eyebrow way smaller than the other one. I paint these in, so I usually put them in under here, or like not too much painting, but because years and years of waxing caused these areas. No, I think I talked about that before. I want to get them tattooed. I think I talked about that in my actual video that got ruined because the computer stopped working. But I want to get them tattooed, like that really natural looking tattoo, not microblading, because microblading tends to fade over time really bad, and then you have to get it done again. And I just don't have patience for that. I just want something. Like I saw this girl, she was doing it, and it was like using like a tattoo gun, but she was just filling it in, and it looked so natural. And then she didn't have to the other people didn't have to like really get updated on it, because they would go a bit deeper and then it would fade out to a really beautiful kind of like brownish color, which is really nice. So I'm thinking of doing that, maybe. Depending one day maybe. We'll see. I knew somebody who got their eyes tattooed, like their eyeliner tattooed on. Their eyes were so swollen, they had to wear these things over their eyes. Crazy. But I mean, if you're gonna stick to that same eyeliner color forever, go for it. But I couldn't do it. And I also know people who've got their lips colors tattooed on their lips. A lot of people are doing that, and I think that's great. If you wear the same color, or you're having like, some people have, like for me, I have up here, I have a little bit of discoloration, so it looks like the top layer of my skin right here is lighter than the rest of my lips. So I just wear lipstick. I love lipstick. I enjoy lipstick. This color actually is not as pink as it looks like in the camera. For some reason, really pink. It's actually a little bit more of a nude shade. But it looks pink because my lips look pink, I guess. I don't know why. But yeah, I have a lot. I love. What's my favorite lipstick? Let's see. My favorite lipstick. I have really been enjoying the Maybelline Color Ink. It's like the one in the liquid, you have to shake it. I really love those. I feel like they work really well. My favorite shade is in it. Ooh, it's a hard one. My favorite shade in it, I would have to say, is Awestruck, because it's a slightly deeper mauve, but it goes on really, really natural, and it looks really, really like just like it doesn't look like you have anything on it, but everything looks glossy and nice. So what those ones do is they kind of add like a gloss over the lipstick, so it makes it look like you've put a little bit of something on, but it doesn't come off. So you can easily like drink something or like smooch away or whatever, eat something, and you won't notice that it's come off at all. So it works great. I do notice that sometimes it comes off a little bit, obviously, but like it's nothing that you have to worry about retouching too much during the day. And I love a matte or product that does not come off, especially when filming and stuff, because I just hate having to go back in and reapply it, especially if you're out during the day and you don't want to be checking, you don't have the time. It works great. So I love a good matte product. This one I'm wearing is from Revlon. This is their new one. They kind of tried to come for the same idea, I think, as Maybelline. This one's a little less glossy, and it's obviously not this pink. I don't know why it's so pink in this camera, but maybe I put too much on, because sometimes I put a little bit less on just so it's not as intense. But I don't believe it's this pink, but I'm also in different lighting, so. But yes, we are getting going, honey. We will be releasing Game of Thrones. It'll be coming very soon. We're looking forward to that. Continuing the journey. It's getting crazy on that show, honey. It's getting crazy. Things are happening. I am so nervous. I obviously just lost someone I loved in that show. And I'm still reeling about it. If you haven't seen it, go and click here and watch it, because you're gonna love it. And we put out a couple of shorts for that that were fun to do. And we're going to get doing more shorts. I'm going to learn how to kind of edit them myself and then start having probably more of that. We were looking into live streaming. We still haven't figured it out yet. We haven't really even sat down and like, I don't know if we can do that yet. I don't even know. I have to talk to him. He's stupid about. I'm not technical that way, but we are so excited to bring some new content coming. We are both he's slowly getting his energy back, and once that, we're gonna go gung ho and pray to God I don't get sick, or I will be doing these ill. Unless I can't, and then which I will just come on and be like, I'm dying, I can't, I love you guys, bye. But we'll see. I don't feel anything happening to my body, so, and I've been trying to get a lot of sleep, because I know a lot of sleep is good for you and it's good to keep you from getting sick. So I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it's working. It's working. Seems to be working. I haven't gotten sick yet. So yay. Yes. But yes, I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend, really, because I don't know when this is coming out. I think it's coming out tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Lots of love. Mwah. Bye.